Hi, everybody. My name is JPMorgan. I'm with a little fintech in New York City called Merchant Advisory Services. I've been watching the news lately. I'm going to share some of that with you. Today, it's Sunday, April 5th, 2026. The Fintech Debrief for the week ending April 3rd. This is the update, and I want to share with you our continuing coverage of the massive shifts that are hitting the financial landscape. Now, past the headlines in AI and agentic commerce, I'm going to be tracking several key developments that are happening in regulation, in payments infrastructure, and then in retail biometrics. These are some of the things that are reshaping the payments industry right now. And if you haven't heard, in a move that's been in recent years in the making, CFPB, they finalized their landmark open banking rule. All right. This is Rule 1033. This new regulation, it formally grants consumers the right to share their financial data across different apps and services. This is a huge win for fintechs. So when you hear the word open banking, that's what that is, Rule 1033. This basically effectively ends the era of screen scraping, and it's going to force banks to provide APIs for third-party access. So open banking is going to be the next big thing, just because of Rule 1033. And the industry, it's keeping a close eye on the Credit Card Competition Act. There's new data that suggests that if this bill passes, that we could see a radical shift, a paradigm shift in how rewards are funded, and then potentially changing the way the cashback landscape as we know it is happening. This could be revolutionary. So keep an eye out for that. The Credit Card Competition Act is going to have a major impact on our industry. And on the infrastructure front, the FedNow service, they've hit a major milestone. Federal Reserve has reported that over 1,000 financial institutions are now live on the Real Payments Network. Now, this is a surge in adoption, and it's finally bringing instant settlements to the mainstream, especially for small businesses who need to do payroll or emergency insurance disbursements to their employees. That's super useful. Finally, people can get immediate or instant, close to instant payments, let's just say. And then speaking of infrastructure, the PCI Security Standards Council, they released this critical update, this MPOC, or their mobile payments on COTS standard, COTS. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to make it easier for merchants to accept tap to pay directly on standard mobile devices. They're not going to have to need any special hardware. And there's going to be a major boost for little tiny merchants or solopreneurs and like gig economy workspace, people who are independent, gigsters. Now, in the retail aisles, as we shift from online to the real world, the checkout list dream, it's becoming closer to reality, but it's getting a biometric upgrade. JPMorgan Chase, they've officially expanded its biometric pilot program to major national retailers. Now, shoppers they link to their palm or face to their Chase wallet, allowing them to pay with the wave of their hand, no phone or no card required. At Walmart, the retail giant, they're doubling down on their pay by bank. They're going to be leveraging real-time payment rails, and Walmart, they're going to be incentivizing their customers to pay directly from their checking accounts so they can bypass traditional card networks to pay lower fees. This is going to lower costs for the consumers as well as Walmart. And Walmart says they're going to put that savings back to the consumers through their exclusive direct pay discounts. So I guess if you use their direct to pay, you're going to get a discount already, or from the already low prices on Walmart. And if you can imagine, Shopify, their new Tinker app, as we reported earlier, they're consolidating the AI stack. This is going to be rolling out for millions of merchants. This is revolutionary. They released a free mobile app. Go check it out. It's going to allow merchants to just basically chat and create the e-commerce stack that they need. If you haven't heard, Mastercard, they are successfully running shopping agents using AI in Latin America and the Caribbean. As reported earlier as well, Venmo, they're going global. They're opening up P2P transfers in 90 different markets. And if you haven't heard, Visa, they have launched their enhanced subscription manager. Basically, you're going to be able to kill those phantom monthly charges right from within your banking app. Now, again, we reported earlier that American Express is rolling out their Graphite Business Card. This is going to be for high volume corporate customers who spend a lot. They're even going to give a cashback bonus for ChatGPT only businesses. And then Square, they're auto-enabling Bitcoin acceptance for its entire US seller base with no fees till the end of the year. Huge. And that's what's been going on. So whether it's an AI agent handling your grocery list, or you may see Carrefour or a biometric scan at your local pharmacy, one thing is clear: the friction in our financial life is going to be disappearing. The challenge now is for businesses to keep pace with every consumer who expects the same transaction to be instant, invisible, and secure. How are these small businesses going to keep up with these major businesses that are implementing this major infrastructure? Not every small business owner is going to be able to afford the maybe AI expense that it's going to cost to integrate those things into their website. Maybe that's an opportunity for these fintechs, big businesses, to take advantage of this AI before the small business owners do. Anyway, that's our full brief for the week ending April 3rd. If you got a comment, let us know. Leave it below. And if you like this sort of content or it's been useful for you, give us a thumbs up. Or maybe subscribe. That way you'll be notified when we do videos or we go live. Once again, my name is JP Biambi. I'm your host. I'm with Merchant Advisory Services. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.